Welcome back to News Talk, 9 before the hour now. Filing your taxes can be a maddening, frustrating experience. The tax code is complicated, and many people fear making a mistake or getting audited. Fortunately, help is available. Timothy Johnson is with the United Way of the National Capital Area. He joins us now here in the studio. Good of you to stop by.
Thanks, Bruce.
Great having you here. Talk about, and it's on the homepage, it's the first thing people see when they go to your website.
Yes.
Right now, talk about what it is you and your partners around the region have made available here as April 15th looms.
Sure. As you mentioned, less than 2 weeks away from the big tax day, United Way of the National Capital Area, along with 4 of our great partners in the area, Enterprise Development Group, Capital Asset Area Asset Builders, Northern Virginia Cash Campaign, and our Financial Empowerment Center on the campus of Prince George's Community College, we've partnered together to help individuals have access to the VITA program. And VITA stands for Volunteer Income Tax Assistance Program. VITA is meant to help low to moderate income families and individuals gain access to quality, free tax preparation. And we all know that by doing so, you can maximize your tax refund by not having to pay hundreds of dollars in paid tax preparer fees, but also gaining access to the Earned Income Tax Credit, known as EITC.
Not knowing about certain facets of the tax code can hurt you financially, because if it's a credit that you're eligible for, you don't take it because, you know, who's an expert on the tax code? Not most
Absolutely.
Very people I know, not me. You can leave money on the table, and no one should do that.
Absolutely. It's very complicated, but great. The volunteer income tax program allows individuals to receive training, to provide this training to our services to our residents. The average EITC return is approximately $2,200 just for the Earned Income Tax Credit, not to mention the volunteer income tax program provides a full refund. Just last year, the United Way of the National Capital Area were able to mobilize about 350 volunteers to provide nearly 12,000 returns. The result of that, we're talking about $14 million in tax returns to the region, to individuals, to families who really need it. $5 million of that was just the EITC alone. So we're talking big dollars.
Those are really big dollars, and undoubtedly that money was put to good use. Who are you trying to help most? Are there criteria, and who are you thinking about as you mobilize this great volunteer network and advertise what it is that's available now?
Sure. So the EITC, the way it's designed, is really developed to help individuals really boost over the poverty line by helping to offset the amount of federal income tax low-income individuals have to pay. So we're really targeting individuals who make less than $54,000 in 2015. That's really the only requirement that you have to have in order to take advantage of this. And to give you a great story of who this is meant for, Janet is a tax receiver, a taxpayer here in Arlington, Virginia, mother of 3. Husband left her a few years ago, so she's been on her own, working in a cafe in Fairfax County. The wages that she makes is not really enough to make, her and her family help make ends meet. But fortunately, because she's able to take advantage of the EITC and VITA services, she's able to get a return that's going to help pay for most of her son's college tuition, as well as the other amount of money will go to pay down personal debt.
How do people take advantage of this opportunity?
Well, simply, as you mentioned when we started, just go to our website at www.unitedwaynca.org. You'll see the tool there where you can find a VITA service in D.C., Northern Virginia, or Maryland closest to you. So
it's United Way and then NCA to make sure that folks are getting the National Capital Area chapter as opposed to the national, UnitedWayNCA.org. And it's right there at the top. You can't miss it.
Top of our website. This is really an important tenet and a strategic vision that our United Way has just recently released to really help individuals in the area take advantage of financial stability services. We've invested $12.3 million, and we will invest $12.3 million over the next 5 years to really shore up families and help them avoid financial pitfalls and be able to find affordable housing.
Absolutely. And what do the volunteers get from this? What sort of feedback do you get from them? Their ability to
we have folks come year after year. This is something that folks look forward to. We're not talking about just retirees. We're talking about college students and individuals who just want to give back and help. We have great returnees. This year we're looking to do over 12,000 returns working with these great partners of ours.
My guess is you're going to eclipse that $14 million figure from a year ago and have an even more impressive number. So check out if you're in the group that they're looking for, do take advantage. Thanks very much, Timothy Johnson of the United Way National Capital Area. Thanks very much for coming by.
Thrilled to be here.
Good to have you with us. That is News Talk for this Tuesday. If you missed any of today's conversation, full-hour video is available online at news8newstalk.com. Check out our Facebook page each morning to get a first look at our guest list. And for news throughout the day, follow us on Twitter. Wednesday at 11, 1 p.m. as well, the Nats start their season with an exciting extra innings win. What can fans expect in the 2016 season? We'll ask Tom Frelkeld of the DC Pro Sports Report. I'm Bruce DePoy. Thanks as always for watching. We invite you to keep it here. The news is next.